Hey guys, it's Maggie and I'm back today with another video. Today we are heading back to Philadelphia so I can go see my surgeon because the wound has not made any more progress and I'm pretty sure there is a bridge, so kind of like a tunneling and a bridge of skin over it, which means, well, not good things. I'm going to see the surgeon, see what he says, and this time I have to go alone, so I've got another mask that I sewed, and Zach is gonna sit in the car and wait for me. Alright, time to go into my appointment all by myself.
I'm just gonna drop you off right here.
Okay. Here we go.
Just real quick, Bubba, I'm in the...
Yep. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Alright.
Bye.
Good luck.
Alright, just waiting, guys. Alright guys, I'm just waiting for Zach to pick me up. I don't even know if you can hear me through this. Waiting for him to pick me up because he could not come in, so he just drove around Philadelphia a little bit. But I'll have to tell you in a minute what happens.
I'm back.
You're back! Woohoo! Alright.
Stroll.
Oh my, ow. So, I think you're gonna like what they told me.
Me?
Yeah.
Good news.
Good news, for once.
Let's hear it.
Well, first of all,
Dr. Blankety Blank.
Dr. Blankety Blank, my surgeon, said, okay, at the end of the thing.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, see you in like 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Which is totally unusual because we're used to coming, oh, why am I still wearing this? We're used to coming and him saying, okay, let me check you in a week.
Oh, geez, I thought it was going to be a week.
That's what I thought too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm in pain though because, first of all, they silver nitrated my butt. Which basically is burning some of the tissue to try and get it to heal.
Yeah.
Which is what I thought, because I thought there were areas where maybe it had paused in healing, kind of like healed over, and so the tissue couldn't grow.
Okay.
So they did that. And I was like, nails in the forehead, like by myself. I'm like, oh my God, are you really doing this? And he's like, what? Like, do you not want me to? And I was like, is it gonna hurt? And he's like, it might sting. I'm thinking it's gonna be like the stitches. It stings. Like a good, like,
yeah.
It's pretty stingful, if that's a word. But what he said is that the, like, sinus that I'm seeing, he's like, it's not that deep. It actually is not that deep because they probed it.
Oh, awesome.
And he's like, I only got in like a centimeter. He's like, I can see that your muscle is already healed over, like, he's like, but it will take some time. And he said, we're gonna wait until the year mark if we need to do something else, like if we need to do the muscle flap, which I told him that's what I was trying to avoid in the first place. And like, you know, I had brought it up because I have friends that had to get that done, and I asked him before I ever got this before I ever got the surgery, I asked him, do you think that we should just do that from the get-go? And he said, no, like, I think you'll heal okay. And I know that I don't heal that great, but I also don't want to do the muscle flap. It's a pretty intense surgery, and it's just like starting from scratch, essentially. So he said at the year mark, if this sucker hasn't healed or made progress, that then we would have to go that route. But he said continue with the dressings that I'm doing, which is silver alginate deep in the wound and then gauze on top. So
very good.
But
so all around positive news.
Yeah, I was like, wait, you want to see me in 3 months? Woohoo! A break. So I'm happy. And then I told him about the vaginal issue, and I told him it's improving, and he's like, yeah, I think that it really is, you just need more time to heal. Which doesn't surprise me because I gave it time to heal and it did improve. So maybe it'll continue improving. We will hope. We will hope that maybe, you know, as the scar tissue grows in there, my vagina is more supported and I have less of this drainage. So that's
that.
That was that. I'm scared to look at it now. I don't know what it'll look like after silver nitrate. I'm assuming it'd just be like red burning tissue.
Not silver? I thought it was
Not silver. No. But that's the stuff that they use on granulomas around your stoma. And if they did that to a granuloma on my stoma, then I would probably cry because they hurt just by themselves. So, all right, we're gonna head home. There's a lot going on in the barn, so if I can get out today between my work schedule, I will definitely do that. There's Philadelphia.
And here we go.
See you later. And we are in traffic here. But here's a prettier view for you.
Oh wow, I've never actually really seen this side of the museum, or I never get a chance to look too much.
It's really flowing. I don't know if it's
right now.
If that's just today or wow. And then Boathouse Row. So if you've ever heard of that, right there.
That's a gorgeous view. Oh
yeah, they light it up. All the houses are lit up pretty much year round. I think they changed the colors on them, and so there you go.
All right.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah,
you're gonna love what they did.
So.
It's really cool, the design. You're gonna love this. It looks so cool.
Oh, my leg is tight. You want to just poke inside first?
You want to see this?
All right.
Because I did not expect them to do what they did, and I love it.
Random nailing.
Ready? Look at it. Look at it. Do you see it? How cool is that? Wait, I'm going to zoom in so you can see it a little bit better here. Do you see that little design right above the window? I love that. I love that so much.
I like it.
That looks really good.
It does.
Okay guys, it is a bit later. We've been home for a little bit and I've just been on some work calls. It feels good to like know that things are doing well with it, I guess. I just felt like I didn't know what was going to happen with this wound. It didn't seem like it was making progress. He did silver nitrate it, which basically burns some of the layers of skin. It like purposely damages it, which kind of wakes up the whole healing process. So he did that. And it's painful. I mean, it stung when he did it. It wasn't terrible. I could manage it. It was fine. But then trying to sit down, I'm like, ooh, that hurts. Because it literally, like, my bottom's all red now around the wound. And now it's, like, draining like crazy. I just changed the dressing maybe an hour ago. And it was totally saturated, and it looked like it was pouring out of me, which is great. And I hope that means it's like, you know, getting rid of all the dead, icky stuff, and then the good tissue is behind it and can heal. And I don't think I mentioned this on the way home, but he is going to put me on Flagyl, an antibiotic, to hopefully help what seems like, I don't know if there's an abscess. On the last CT scan, they did see a pocket of fluid right above where the wound is. But when he probed it, he didn't get very far in. I've probed it. You're not supposed to do that as a patient. Please don't ever do that. But I'm a nurse, so that's why I did it. And I follow sterile procedure when I do it. Don't worry. But I wanted to see how deep it was, and I only got in about 1 centimeter, so that's pretty good. He said it looked like the muscle had healed, deeper in the wound, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy to keep going, doing my wound care. It's kind of weird. This is maybe a nursing thing. I love wound care. I love ostomy care, but I think wound care is like pretty high up on my enjoyment list in nursing, because it's so satisfactory cleaning it out and then like getting it to heal. So like I am 100% fine caring for this wound. I enjoy it. Yes, it's painful when I pack it, but like I know that I'm gonna help my wound close, so it's very satisfactory to me. So I will keep doing that, and then if this goes on to the year mark from my surgery, so if I still have a wound next December, we will explore other options, including like the muscle flap surgery, which I don't want to have. Anyways, I've got some more calls to finish up today, and then I think I'll give you a quick tour of what the barn looks like now. Quite a bit has happened in the last 2 to 3 days, so I wanted to show you that. All right, I am outside. All my meetings are done for the evening, so we are going to show you all the updates in the barn. Look at the barn.
Oh, sorry. Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna start here, right?
Yeah, we can show some of the electric work that was done.
Yeah.
Going in through our makeshift temporary door.
Okay, so it looks pretty rough and gross, but that's because we are getting a lot of wiring. So you can see all over here. This is our catering area. We're now thinking about doing a closet right here that'll have some lights in it.
We can store some of our personal belongings, dishes, miscellaneous.
Yeah. And plenty of outlets. So many outlets. And then this, I can just cut through right here. This is the bridal suite, so you can see wiring where our chandelier is going to go, and then some more lighting along the sides.
Some recessed in the back.
Yeah.
Some accent lighting for where everyone's good. All the bridesmaids will get ready, kind of where Maggie's standing now.
And then look at all the outlets they're putting in. So this is where our vanity, or the vanities, will go. So I said I needed a lot of outlets. So he put a lot of power in here.
I'm excited.
We should be good. Oh my goodness. And then future office where my filming will take place. Not in our extra bedroom.
Backdrop.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It would be cool for a background. And then, oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Wow. That looks so good. So the last thing, they're gonna put actual windows in there, those two guys, and then that door is getting rebuilt because that's the door to my office. Our office, whatever, my office.
That's yours.
And then you can see, finally see that circular concrete thing. That's where the silo used to be, right?
Yep.
Or one of them. So.
Yep, that was one of the two I believe we had on the property.
But that's brand new, and you can see the little symbol right above the window. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm so excited. Are you on your phone?
I was trying to search but they were telling us what the symbol meant.
I
know we forgot to meet with Coop, so I'm just trying to real quick look it up.
I actually tried Googling like barn symbols, and I couldn't find it. I found a lot of those old, like what you would see painted on a barn,
Does that look like a diamond cross? I think that's
Kind of.
coming up.
Diamond cross.
Don't
know.
quote me.
If any of you know what there's some meaning behind that symbol that we're not aware of. So if you know what it is.
Or you can just wait till tomorrow.
Or I could wait till tomorrow. But
meet with Coop.
this video will probably be up before we meet with him. So.
Oh. So.
Yeah. But that's exciting.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then you're getting our fans.
Yep.
Tomorrow. We have to bug the chandelier people because they were supposed to ship it a few days ago and nobody has. And they said that they would call us multiple times now. Yeah. And they haven't, so. All right. Well, I think we'll end this here because I think I'm going to be managing my wound for the rest of the night with the drainage that's happening. It's pretty...
But the doctor's appointment went well today, so...
I think he popped the abscess. I think that he cleared whatever was blocking it. Because that's what it's acting like. It's pretty gross, but pretty great, but pretty gross. All right, guys. Well, we will see you in the next video. Bye.
See ya.